The authors propose a novel approach to caption generation, leveraging large language models to generate captions from textual descriptions and context alone, without directly processing the image. This approach addresses the limitation of traditional deep learning models, which tend to produce descriptions that focus on visual features rather than providing context-dependent and complementary information about the image. The distinction between image descriptions, which replace the image in its context, and image captions, which accompany the image alongside its context, is crucial in developing practical image captioning models. Previous research has shown that including representations of the textual context alongside the image representation improves performance on both description and caption generation tasks. Two types of models have been employed for this task: hybrid models combining computer vision and language models, such as ResNet-LSTM and DenseNet-LSTM, and transformer-based vision language models like OSCAR, which uses a concatenation of visual features, object tags, and context as input to the transformer model. The authors' proposed approach, CapText, fine-tuned on existing large language models, outperforms current state-of-the-art image text alignment models like OSCAR-VinVL on the CIDEr metric. This suggests that leveraging large language models can effectively generate captions from textual descriptions and context alone, without relying on visual features. This paper introduces a novel approach to image captioning, leveraging large language models' contextual understanding to generate high-quality captions without requiring visual input. The method involves providing language models with the description and context of the image, instructing them to produce contextually appropriate captions. This approach is hypothesized to result in better captions due to the absence of noise from image encodings and the model's ability to utilize learned representations from vast text corpora. The validity of this approach is demonstrated by comparing model-generated captions to state-of-the-art models using CIDEr scores. The approach is evaluated using three models: Cohere's base model, OpenAI's Text DaVinci 003, and the open-source GPT-2. The zero-shot performance of these models is assessed by providing the description and context of the image in a single prompt and asking the model to generate captions. The results show that both models outperform image text alignment models but underperform compared to state-of-the-art models. Fine-tuning the Cohere base model on a small dataset of 100 examples leads to a significant improvement in performance, achieving a CIDEr score of 1.729 and surpassing state-of-the-art performance. The approach has the potential for large-scale deployment with relative ease, as it does not require processing actual images. The remainder of the paper provides an overview of existing image captioning methods, a description of the CIDEr dataset, and an explanation of the prompts and fine-tuning approaches employed. The limitations and implications of deploying the models are also discussed, along with directions for future research. The CIDEr dataset, used for evaluating the approach, consists of 96,918 images with corresponding English descriptions, captions, and surrounding context. This dataset aims to bridge the gap between descriptions and captions by distinguishing their communicative roles. In the realm of image-based natural language generation, a significant challenge emerges when applying these techniques to practical applications such as accessibility and creative writing. The primary limitation lies in the communicative intention of the generated text, specifically the distinction between descriptions and captions. Descriptions aim to provide an understanding of the content or context of an image, while captions are designed to provide an immediate, direct interpretation of the image itself. To address this challenge, researchers have developed the CIDEr dataset, which includes images with associated captions and descriptions. This dataset provides a unique opportunity to compare and contrast descriptions and captions, shedding light on the ease of generating descriptions compared to captions. The findings suggest that generating descriptions is significantly more challenging than generating captions, as it requires a deeper understanding of the context and content of the image. The importance of including textual context in image-based generation systems cannot be overstated. This context can greatly enhance the accuracy and relevance of the generated text, allowing for more effective communication and understanding. By considering both the visual and textual elements of an image, researchers can build more sophisticated image-based natural language generation systems that better serve users in various applications. This research has significant implications for the development of future image-based natural language generation systems. By understanding the differences between descriptions and captions, and incorporating textual context into these systems, researchers can create tools that are more effective and versatile in their ability to generate meaningful and relevant text from images. Ultimately, this work aims to improve the accessibility and usability of these systems, enhancing their potential impact in fields such as accessibility, creative writing, and beyond. In the context of contrastive learning, this paper investigates whether language supervision leads to more transferable representations than using images alone. The authors devise a methodology to assess the effectiveness of language supervision in representation learning by comparing matched versions of CLIP and SIM-CLR, which primarily differ in their supervision type. Their findings indicate that language supervision can have both positive and negative impacts on model performance, depending on three key properties of the pre-training dataset: dataset size, caption descriptiveness, and caption variability. To enhance the transferability of CLIP models, the authors propose modifications to CLIP training, including text data augmentations and filtering out low-quality captions. A comparison between CLIP and matched image-only SIM-CLR models reveals that neither form of supervision is strictly superior, and the utility of language supervision is dependent on various properties of the pre-training dataset. The authors identify algorithmic improvements and dataset modifications that can better leverage language supervision, providing practical implications for future research and development in this area. Moreover, the paper highlights the potential risks of incorporating biased or stereotyped language into visual representation learning, raising important ethical considerations for the development and use of such models. This work offers valuable insights into the role of language in visual representation learning and sets the stage for further research in this area. The authors also introduce VinVL, a 2021 paper that presents a new model on the vision language side of the field, offering an improved object detection model to provide object-centric representations of images. This model achieves better results than the then state-of-the-art models on a wide range of vision language tasks and provides a comprehensive empirical study demonstrating the importance of visual features in vision language models. The study on vision language tasks focuses on improving object detection models by emphasizing the significance of visual features. A new object detection model is proposed, outperforming state-of-the-art results on major VL tasks. An ablation study of the pre-trained model investigates performance improvements due to design choices. The Concadia dataset is used for evaluation, featuring a train, test, dev split for high-quality validation in test sets. The authors also analyze big rams and trigrams, comparing word frequencies between captions and descriptions as shown in Figure 2. The authors assess the effectiveness of their image caption generation methods using three distinct models: Cohere-based, Text DaVinci 003, and GPT-2. These models are evaluated through the CIDEr metric, a consensus-based approach designed to capture semantic similarity between generated and reference captions more accurately than traditional metrics such as BLEU and Rouge. CIDEr is particularly suited for the dataset under consideration, which contains 26% proper names in caption data and 15% in description data, making other metrics like SPICE and Meteor less suitable. This metric operates on the principle of consensus, where the relevance and accuracy of a description are determined by the frequency of similar words and phrases used across multiple captions. The CIDEr score computes the similarity between a candidate caption and a set of reference captions using consensus-based statistics, aiming to automatically evaluate how well a candidate sentence matches the consensus of a set of image descriptions. The score is calculated using term frequency inverse document frequency, TF-IDF, weighting for each NGRAM, measuring the frequency of an NGRAM in a reference sentence and its rarity across the entire dataset. The final score is determined by the average cosine similarity between the candidate sentence and the reference sentences, accounting for both precision and recall. Consequently, the author's evaluation of their approaches using the CIDEr metric provides a more accurate assessment of image caption generation performance, especially in datasets with a high proportion of proper names. The authors present a groundbreaking approach to image captioning, leveraging higher-order NGRAMs to capture grammatical properties and richer semantics. This innovative method combines scores from NGRAMS of varying lengths, with uniform weights proving most effective. The CIDEr score is computed over the Concadia dataset, evaluating generated captions against human-generated captions. Initially, the models outperform baselines but struggle to match state-of-the-art performance. Fine-tuning the better-performing model on a small dataset significantly improves results, emphasizing the importance of adapting to specific tasks. However, the authors acknowledge limitations, particularly in fact-checking generated captions for truthfulness, as exemplified by the misidentification of a photograph in Figure 3. The research paper introduces a novel approach to image caption generation by leveraging the generalization ability of large language models. This method outperforms the existing OSCAR-VinVL model on the CIDEr metric after fine-tuning, showcasing the potential for improving caption quality through zero-shot learning techniques. However, limitations such as factual inaccuracies in generated captions, as seen in the Apollo 8 re-entry image example, necessitate the integration of fact-checking methods into the model's text generation pipeline. The paper also explores the use of machine-generated image descriptions instead of human-written alt text, aiming to create an end-to-end image captioning system. Future research directions include examining the quality of captions generated with machine-generated descriptions and addressing the challenges posed by factual inaccuracies. The field of attributed text generation, image captioning, and language models has seen significant contributions from numerous research papers. Gao et al.'s work on attributed text generation highlights the importance of contextual information in generating descriptive texts. Guinness et al.'s caption crawler demonstrates the ability to automatically generate descriptive captions for images, enhancing web accessibility. Gharari et al.'s research focuses on captioning images taken by blind individuals, emphasizing the role of vision in language understanding. Kreis et al.'s Concadia project aims to improve image accessibility through captioning, while Lin's Rouge package provides an automatic evaluation tool for summaries. The Microsoft Cocoa dataset serves as a benchmark for image captioning tasks, allowing researchers to compare and improve their models. Manikul et al.'s Self-Check GPT is a tool designed to detect hallucinations in language models, enhancing their reliability. Ouyang et al.'s study on training language models with human feedback highlights the potential for improving model performance through user input. Other notable papers in the field include those on language models, computer vision, and accessibility. These contributions collectively advance our understanding of how machines can perceive, understand, and describe visual content, paving the way for future innovations in AI and accessibility technologies.